Welcome in, my amazing Tauruses, to your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of June 2024. Let's jump right into the Light Seers Tarot and see what the tarot has to offer. The Strength card. There's a strong vibe about you when you're doing what you need to for work, or when you're managing money, or both. I feel like you are thinking very strategically, logically, analytically about what you need to do moving forward, right? There's a vibe of you creating a mental priority list when need be, whether it's at that job, more so when you are thinking about how to spend and save and manage your money wisely. It just feels like you are on point, okay? You are showing your true colors selectively, and this is on point. You're going to feel like it's a time for you, and this may feel very continued for a lot drawn to the reading. You're seeing people in their truest light. Their colors are showing as well. It's like facades have fallen to the wayside, or are throughout the month, or both. They're saying that you are very much intuitive, as the possibilities are endless for you, financially and career-wise. It's this money and career path that you're walking, where Spirit's saying that's not all there is to life, okay? Yes, I know money makes the world go round to an extent. I know your career is important to you, or just feels necessary, or both. But what about your friends? What about your loved ones otherwise? Self-care, right? It's going to be a month where you need to remember to just trust your intuition and make the purchase for self-care, because it's going to help you move forward more strategically, more efficiently, right? To keep the ball rolling is what I'm getting. You're going to feel like the Emperor and the Page of Cups in combination, okay? And at times in reverse, because it's going to feel like you are experienced in what you're preparing for. You're experienced when it comes to the decisions you're making. You're going to feel like people notice you as a very smart soul, and that may feel very new, or just new in a different way for some drawn to the reading. It feels like you are glowing if we look at this imagery, all right? You're very discerning, you're helpful, and this is coming through. What do you want to do next? Whether it's expansion for your business, maybe starting one or another one. This could be in regards to maybe a new kind of career shift or change up. It could be more in regards to investing your money, and it doesn't have to be just one. But Spirit's saying, what do you want to do next? I know we give you ideas. I know things are spit at you at times, right? But it's up to you. You're in the driver's seat, and you need to remember this. Now, I feel like there's a plentiful kind of vibe as well, where when you need something, you grab it, or you need something and you acquire it. Things are going to fall into your lap in a very abundant way when it comes to opportunities, when it comes to finances, when it comes to as well chances to connect and assist people very strategically and selectively. There's going to be passion that just is exuding from you, okay? And this is part of why you're glowing. There's a very important connection for some to the purpose in your life that is coming through very efficiently, like me in this channel. But, maybe some of which onto the reading need to get closer to understanding and being one with their passion. And that's totally okay. We're all on different levels at different points along our path. And let's remember, some people don't even know what their purpose is until later on in their aging life. And that's okay as well. Again, we're all on different paths. But I feel like it is a time of new money. It's a time of new ways to get things done, but also remembering old ways to implement or re-implement to strategically, once again, in a very wise way, get the job done. You're going to be gaining recognition. I'm going to tell you that right off the bat. You're going to feel like people notice you in the right light. You're also going to remember somebody who doesn't have your back, or doesn't fully have your back, where you're feeling unwanted attention, say a boss figure. It could be a naysayer online or in person, or maybe just a moment when you don't want to be noticed for whatever reason. Maybe you're going through it. I do feel as if, or you're burnt out is what I'm hearing. You are going to find that this is taken away. Does that make sense? It's like that boss figure starts to watch you when they shouldn't be, and then Spirit distracts them. Okay, that naysayer comes to be online, and that comment gets deleted for one reason or another. Interesting. I didn't really love that message, but it came out for a reason. Okay. The Moon card and the Two of Cups. There's a mysterious way about how you're connecting to your work, to your money, in other aspects of your money and career path. I do feel like as well you're being viewed at as a mystery, maybe as well as an emotional soul who goes through a lot behind closed doors and at times out in the open. There's a talented vibe about you, I feel the need to say. As well, I feel like opposites attract is coming through. You know, it reminds me of certain people I read for, certain people that connect at my serving job, right? This is coming into play at least a couple times throughout the month, if not a lot, for some. But there is, well, in a very hopeful, dreamy kind of way. There's a vibe of you putting in the energy, the resources, the effort, doing what feels necessary plus some. You're going to be asked, again, what you want in regards to the upcoming months. It feels like June is a very significant turning point, especially for the entrepreneurs drawn to the reading. Okay, as well, the commission-based or tip-based job individuals. Things are taking a turn in the right direction, and Spirit's saying you don't want to miss out, okay? When it comes to, say, moments when you hold back because you don't want to overspend, but as well when it comes to something you need to invest in. It's about finding the balance, all right? We also don't want to miss out on the opportunities that are meant for you, that you're meant to invest in or you're meant to apply yourself towards. You're going to feel like you know more about what is not meant for you, right? Whether it's when you're working that job or opportunities coming through, when it comes to where to put your money and when to hold back. And so let's just trust that, all right? It feels like people in a very, again, noticing kind of light, the Three of Pentacles, are all kind of gaining trust in you. I wouldn't be surprised if, like myself, you have quite an amazing online presence. There's going to be a shift in energy at certain points throughout the month in that work environment, whether you work at home, you work at a different location, and Spirit's saying, well, don't be surprised when that shift is wrapped up earlier, or you get to take an early break or a break at that a specific strategic time, guided, okay? It also could be in regards to you delaying that work for your business. People are going to be more understanding than you expect, right? When it comes to getting things over to your clientele or done for customers, when it comes to even boss figures, I want to say, or at least one in particular, you're going to be feeling like Spirit's pointing out who you've been seeing in the right light, all right? And I feel like for some, it's between two, if not three at most, authority figures. It could be in regards to a coworker or two as well. Just saying. Okay, the clapping is significant. I feel like Spirit is saying you are getting the accolades you deserve, right? Again, you're being noticed. This feels like it's coming to be the main energy of your reading. Let eyes be peeled upon Taurus as things work out in their favor. Let things shift in your favor in other ways that you don't even need to fully understand at this time. There's a destiny wrapped up into the month as well. I feel like telling you, this is going to feel like a very abundant month for you, but July and August are even more significant and abundant for you. You're going to feel affected by things, but it doesn't bother you. You just push on forward. Make sure to cleanse your energy. You're going to feel quite magical and pure, and this is good. This is important. People notice this. You're going to feel like the emotions that you share, the selective parts of your path that you share, whether it's with a coworker or a boss figure or a customer or clientele, or maybe a collective, kind of like these readings. This is important, okay? It's as if you're helping people at times when you don't realize it, and other points you're helping people when you do realize it. Your path is very purposeful. You're very purposeful, and your work is going to be seen as very important, even if you don't think so, all right? There's also a vibe of some of which needing to break down this day-to-day job that you work that feels mundane, unimportant to you, maybe to other people. It feels like tasks will be broken down as well. And the reason I'm saying break down that job is in a moment where you need to take a step back, in a sense. is because you are actually helping people, all right? But if you don't feel like you're helping people enough when it comes to your purpose and importance in this life, well, then what do you want to do more so moving forward? Do you want to start a side business, a side hustle? Is there a hobby you could be implementing that helps people? Is there, okay, I just heard, is there a new money-making opportunity? Yes. But as well, I feel like some of which need to remember why certain work opportunities, even if it was a business, was put to rest because it was meant to, right? And so this reminds you of the purpose of every twist and turn and beginning and ending of your path in general. But we're here for the money and career aspects of your world. You're going to be feeling quite on point where you expect the worst, but let's not take it too far, okay? Whether it's at workplace, it could be in regards to something you chose to commit to otherwise. For some, it's where you live, could be your car. Because I feel like you're manifesting. You need to remember this, all right, or realize it for the first time. Because when you need more money or want more money, you're going to manifest it. The same goes if you're going to expect the worst when it comes to that coworker or that boss figure or that work situation or living situation in general. Tread carefully, my friend. It's a powerful tool. I do as well feel like the messages are going to be flowing in. They're saying there's one significant point where you need to pick up the phone, okay? For some of which I feel like that's going to be financially related. But again, take what resonates. We didn't actually say that, but you get the point. The World card and the Four of Swords, in a very protected manner, you're seeing your financial status take an increase. You're seeing things invested in very strategically. You don't be surprised if a lot of which drawn to the reading end up making a financial investment in a very small way. Say it's an online purchase or in person. Is Spirit saying you weren't going to make it, so we made it for you, all right? And for people like myself who are extremely connected, it's going to happen several times. Just flow with it, okay? I'm hearing you can always return if you really, really intuitively feel like doing so. I do feel as if past purchases are taking a highlight. There was something you purchased rewinding back and it's now coming into play. It's now going to benefit you. That message was not for this reading. I do as well feel like you're going to sense that things are falling into place in a very music to your ears kind of manner. You're speaking things very properly, very strategically, in a very helpful manner. You're very on point when you're achieving what you need to and what you want to when it comes to your money and career aspects. You're going to feel like wishes are being fulfilled for you left and right. This is partially because you're manifesting, partially because of the good karma coming forward towards you into your Taurus bubble and world, but also because you're very connected. And so spirits manifest as well, but there's co-creation taking place. Look at this imagery for a second. You are glowing at certain points, which we already talked about, but there's a golden vibe about you. And I do feel like you're going to be pushed in to stop for a second at certain points throughout this energy period to congratulate yourself for not giving up, for coming this far, and for being so smart, talented, and on point. And that's going to come through in small ways, whether you're reviewing your work, you are thinking back to a task that you did quite effortlessly and magically, or you're just pushed to think about certain ups and downs of your path and how strategically you have navigated and swerved to a better status at this point. Beautiful. I do feel as if you are glowing in a very changing way, and this is noticeable through your work, or maybe just when you're doing what you have to do. And I want to say there's a strut about you, okay? There's a passionate confidence with your chin held high, but if you do feel it dipping for whatever reason, pick it back up, okay? And keep strutting your stuff towards more magical success and financial intake. Beautiful reading. Take care.